Welcome to the Jill on Money Show. It's Wednesday, June 29th. Mark, you know what this means? It means that as everyone is listening to this, I am in Paris. Yeah, I'm very excited about that. And Mark was just teasing me before we started recording. He says, yes, you'll be in Paris and who knows when you'll ever get back.
You're the guinea pig for me.
I know. I think that by the time you go, it's going to be cleared up. But, you know, there is no doubt that it is going to be hellish navigating airports. But you know what? I am giving myself over to this process and just saying, we were just talking about this. I said, do me a favor, like grab a big fat paperback book that you haven't read and just let's make sure we have plenty of stuff. And I don't even want to have like devices. I want to have a physical paperback book in my hand ready to rock and roll. I might just bring like my paperback edition of War and Peace just to, who knows? I might get to read it for the fourth time. That could be an idea, right? Okay. This is a program that is part travel show. And we also like to talk about the best pizza in New York. We also like to talk about your financial lives. So if you've got a question, just hop onto the website, jillonmoney.com, click the contact us button. And of course, let us know if you would be willing to come on the air. That's what makes it so much fun. Today, we are speaking to Allie, who is on the line from New England. And what brings you to our airwaves today, Allie? How can we help you out?
Thanks, Jill. So I retired from a full-time job back at the around 2017, took a part-time job for a while and just recently retired from that. So I am able to take my pension from my big-time job. And I was thinking I would start taking it this January 1, 2023. But with the market the way that it is, I was wondering if I should hold off on that because I do have a lot of money in my IRA, which was a 401k that I rolled over to an IRA. And I was thinking I should do Roth conversions while my income would be low and while the market is probably in a good position for me to move some money over.
Yes, we love the Roth conversion amid market mayhem. How much money is in the rollover IRA?
So right now it's about 1.7 million.
Wow, that's a ton of moolah.
When I was working, right, everybody was saying, put the most in, put the most in, put the most in. So I did that for, 30 some odd years.
Wow. What's the pension amount that you would be entitled to in January?
$70,000 a year. And if for every year that I wait, it does go up. So.
Oh, okay. That's good to know. And how old are you, Allie?
60.
If I were to say, well, how much money do you really think you need to live on? What's that amount?
So that's on a yearly basis, probably after paying taxes and everything, about 100,000, 110,000.
Okay, great. That's great. You have a pension. Will you also be entitled to Social Security?
Eventually, yes, but I was going to wait to take that until I'm 70. My husband, who's older than I am, he is already taking his Social Security.
Listen, I'm talking to you and I think you're single. And I was about to say, yeah, I could fix you up. And then all of a sudden you mention a husband. So there's a husband. How old is he?
He's 72.
Okay. And he is already receiving Social Security. How much money does he receive?
About, I think, 30,000 a year.
Tell me more about other accounts you have. So you got this awesome pension. You've got your IRA rollover. Does he have a retirement account from which he is pulling required minimum distributions?
Yes, he has an IRA, and it's down right now, obviously. It's got about 600,000 in it, and we take the required minimum distribution, which is about 24,000 or so a year.
So you've got his Social Security, his RMD of 24,000, and what else are you pulling on to make up the difference? So that's about half of what you need, right?
Yeah. So dividends and capital gains from our brokerage account, which is about 500,000, is another about 24,000 of income. And then
you just pull money out as you need it.
And I'm pulling out because I was lucky enough to have a deferred compensation plan. The company got bought out, so I got it as a lump sum, which was not what I was intending to do. But I did put that money into just very safe CDs. And so I use that money when we need it.
How much money is in that deferred comp now, CDs?
Now it's about 250,000.
All right, that's great. This is all great news. This is amazing. So we've got your rollover, we've got his IRA, we've got your brokerage of 500 grand, you got your deferred comp. You own a home?
Yes, we actually have two homes. We have a home in New Jersey, and then one up in New England is our summer home. But we actually are starting to spend more and more time there, and probably will move there full time.
Oh, really? How much is the house in New Jersey worth?
Probably about 650, 700.
Any mortgage that's remaining or not?
No, but we're thinking of doing something out of the ordinary with it, and that's giving it to one of our kids.
Give is a big word. Hold on, I'll get back to that in a second. Yeah, one of the kids, the one we like the most. What about the place in New England? How much is that worth?
Probably about 200. That's also paid off, no mortgage.
Have I gotten all the assets now when I have the retirement accounts, the brokerage, the deferred comp that's now CDs? I got the two homes. Anything else that's floating around out there?
I do have the Roth IRA that was already established, and that has about 250 in it.
This money is just pouring out of this woman's life. It's unbelievable. All right, let's talk about your favorite child. Why are we giving away a $650,000 asset?
Because she wants to stay in that area. Housing market has been really tough for a young couple to get, a starter house. She loves the house, and we don't need the asset.
What about your other kid who's going to get screwed? You have one or two other kids?
Yeah, we have one other kid. So we're thinking we would, I'd look into doing, maximum annual gifting as we progress and do that. And then I also have a life insurance policy. Oh, that was an asset I probably forgot to mention.
Is that a whole life policy, a permanent policy?
Yeah, that's a life paid up policy. I only have another 4 years to pay on it. And the death benefit right now is probably around 220, 230.
The other kid, married or single right now? The one you don't like?
That one's married.
Are there grandchildren on both these kids?
No,
not yet. Okay. I think I got everything. You got your wills? Got everything done with that?
Yes, yep. Although we'll need to update them when we do the house.
Let me ask you something. There's a way to do this that might be a little bit better for you, and this would involve a lawyer. What you may want to do, you have your favorite child, the golden child, buy the house from you, and you hold a mortgage on the house, but you forgive a little bit of the mortgage every year. So in other words, it's better to have an actual transaction, and then you can forgive the mortgage every year. And that amount that you forgive every year is the same amount that you can gift to the other kid. So you can do it a little bit at a time. Pretty good, right?
Yeah.
You need a lawyer to do it, obviously. It's also a good way to make it. I'm into equity, so I'm not a parent, but I think that equity is good rather than equal. Equity is good. So if she wants the house, that's great. But you make sure the other kid knows, hey, we know that she's getting this asset. We're going to have her buy it. We're going to hold a mortgage. She's going to forgive a little. We're going to forgive a little bit every year for her. And whatever we forgive for her, we'll gift to you.
Right. Okay.
So next, let's wait to take that pension. Don't take that pension. There's no reason to do it. So now I agree with you also that it would be wonderful if we could convert a little bit of your retirement account every year so that you can get more money into the Roth. It's not going to be perfect, but based on your income, so I'm just doing 30, 40, 50, 60, 75. So you guys seem to be in right now the 12. You're probably maybe more than 12. I guess it's mostly the 12%. I would go up to the 22% tax bracket for you guys, which marrying, filing jointly means you could convert enough money that would bring you up to about 175, 180 grand in income. And that's it. I wouldn't go beyond that. And you do that until you're going to wait. Let's see, you're 60. Is there a point the pension maxes out?
I think at my normal retirement age. So I guess that's 67, I think.
I mean, it might be interesting to see if you can hold off on that pension for a bit and convert while you do. If you can do this thing with the house, which seems to be an interesting idea, I think that the life insurance is fine. It's just that the kids have to wait to get it. So if you want to try to give them money today, while you guys are still alive and they need the money, you can gift them some of the stocks. Are they in lower tax brackets than you?
Yes.
So I might gift them an asset from your brokerage account if it has if you have big gains in it. In other words, if you have a big embedded gain in something and you gift it to them, they may pay a lower capital gains than you would. That may be where I would gift from.
Right. Okay.
I think you're in great shape. If you have more questions.
I
Yeah,
am.
that's great. And I think that you had the right instincts. So I feel good about that. And just, try to use the tax code to your advantage. So that means converting now while you're still in a low tax bracket before that extra income comes in. That means gifting highly appreciated stock to your kids who are probably going to pay a lower capital gains rate than you. And then for the house, let's try to make sure that it is equitable, not necessarily equal, and come up with a game plan. And an attorney can totally do that for you. So you're basically saying, I want the kid to buy the house from me. I'll hold the mortgage and I will forgive a certain amount of the mortgage every year, which will count as my gift to them. And I think that works.
Sounds great.
All right. Alley Cat, go get them. Thanks for checking in with us. Mark, we need a Jill on Money pension plan for sure. We really screwed ourselves by not getting that done.
I've got almost 12 years in.
Do you want to buy back your time? We have no pension plan. I have my own defined benefit plan. You could do that also for your self-employment income, but you want to be all Roth.
We are a all Roth household.
High earners, all Roth. High R, H-I-A, high, he are.
Take two.
Let me say, no, it's the HERE plan. That's what it is. Let me do it again. You are the HERE plan. High earner, all Roth. I like it. Hear ye. Okay, very good. If you want to be like Mark, be a high earner and all Roth, give us a holler. Go to JillOnMoney.com. Click the contact us button. Let us know if you'd be willing to come on the air because we'd love to have you. And it's just that. Just click the button. Mark does everything else. Don't forget to sign up for the free weekly newsletter. Subscribe to us wherever you get your favorite podcast. You know that we have a sister broadcast. It's called Eye on Money. Check that out. And please put your hands metaphorically on someone's back today. And don't forget, leave us a rating and review on Apple. I'm asking you to do a lot lately. Sorry. Grit, growth, grace. Thanks for listening. We'll talk to you tomorrow.